Okay, we got our Metcon workout, guys. So bringing Metcon back for this phase, and we're going to do some things a little differently than what we've done in the past with Metcon. So we're going to kind of introduce density sets to our large group setting. Okay, so look at the timing. It's 300 seconds, which is 5 minutes per set. Okay, so 5 minutes per set. The goal in a density set is to see how many sets of each exercise you can do in that 5 minute set. So you have 2 exercises that are listed there, and again, the reps are listed, but also the exercises themselves. So first pairing, we have a floor push-up to dead ball kneeling slam. So again, the goal of this would be to do as many sets as people can in that 5 minute set. What's great about this is it allows people to kind of rest when they need to, right? Instead of a scheduled rest where we have 10-second rest or 15-second rest or 20-second rest, whatever the case may be, sometimes this may not be challenging enough for people, right? So the density set allows someone to say, okay, well, I can just keep going. I can go 3 sets back to back, and then I can get a little bit of rest. You know, we want to encourage rest, but at the same time, you know, kind of challenge people. So the first exercise, like I said, is a floor push-up. So I'm starting from prone position here, so down on the floor. My hands should be right outside my chest, okay? Toes down, knees down, hips down. I want to link my body together, drive up from the floor, push up, come all the way back down on the floor, reset. Breath in, shh, exhale. Linking my body together. Common mistake for this is a lot of people don't have the core strength and they push their body up and then their hips and core come up after. So when we coach this, coaching up the link, all right? So stiff abs, stiff lower half, we come up as one. Now, to make that easier for someone, maybe they just can't keep the core strength, okay? Again, hands are right off the chest, I push down, and I drive up from the kneeling position instead. And it's much more manageable for me to kind of link my body together and come up. So that's exercise 1. Exercise 2, dead ball kneeling slam. So dead ball comes up overhead, I kind of hinge the hips as I fire that ball towards the floor on every rep, 5 reps. So both exercises there you can see are 5 repetitions. Again, the goal is to get as many sets in as we can. Next one we have is a plank to plank for 3 each side, followed by an ab rollout. So I bought more ab rollers, guys. You'll notice that the blue rollers are a little bigger. So when placing people, like somebody like a Joe Jones, probably needs to use this roller. The other ones are a little too small for him. Somebody like a Joe Rose, somebody that's a little bit bigger, taller, maybe bigger hands, they can use the bigger rollers. Now, everyone else, that's fine to use these, but you know, when you have a person like that in the class, make sure they have one of these. So the first one is a plank to plank, so low plank position. I'm going to replace the elbow where the hand was, come up to the high. Come back down, same arm. So that's 1 on my left. I go over to the other side, come up, come down. That's 1 on my right. So I got 1 on each side. If I need to make this easier, I'm going to drop to my knees forward, and again, replacing that elbow with the hand. Regression for that, guys. Other than the knees, we got low plank tap out. So if I can't come up to the high plank, whether I'm from my toes or my knees, I'm just going to tap in front of me. Ab roll out. Grab that roller. I want to start with a nice tucked hip position, toes down, knees down. Breath in, set my core. Roll out. Exhale as I pull it in. Reset. Breath in. Roll out. Exhale as I pull it in. Now range of motion makes this harder, right? So if I get out here, it's going to be much more demand on my core than if I'm just right here. So preach smaller range of motion first till people get the hang of it. Then they can start going out a little further. Now, someone can't do that. Obviously less range of motion, but high plank walkout would work fine. You know, be smart with people who can't be in that position. You can do like a shoulder lift or something where they're on their back, hollow hold tap, hollow hold tuck, something to kind of mitigate the wrist issues there with that exercise. The next one is a single leg knee touchdown squat, which is 4 each side, followed by a squat jump. So knee touchdown squat, kind of think like step back reverse lunge, and I'm going to put my foot down first, then my knee down, and then I'm going to come up and bring it forward. So back and down. And the goal here is to control myself down into position, not plop. Okay? I don't want to drop into that position. So I should really feel the hips on every rep here. So kind of come up, springer position, back, and down. Foot comes down first, then the knee. Once the knee taps, then we're loaded, we're ready to come back up. So that's 4 each shot. Now, with that, guys, if someone can't do the 4 each, or the coming down to the knee, they can always step back, reverse lunge, okay, as an option. They would do all 4 on one side before switching to the other side. The next exercise we have is the jump squat. So squat down, jump up, explode up, nice soft landing, give with the knees. Can't jump, triple extension, so tiptoes, back down squat. Last pairing, we have a bear crawl to crab walk to scissor jack. Okay, so bear crawl, crab walk is 2, scissor jack is 4 each. So let me turn you this way so you can see the full square. So inside their squares, guys, they're going to start at one corner. All right, so I'm at the bottom right. I'm going to come forward in that bear crawl to the top right. What I'm going to do, under switch, bring my feet forward, and then walk my crab walk back. And then under switch, move laterally to the left. That's 1 rep. Now I come forward to that top left, under switch, turn my hips under, and then crab walk back. Try to keep my hips up. That's my 2. If I cannot do this, okay, I'm just going to squat walk forward, squat, reverse walk back, shuffle over to the other side, squat walk forward, squat walk back, shuffle over. Okay, so 2 reps, whichever version we can, followed by scissor jack. So scissor jack, right, the scissor, yep. It's opposite arm, opposite leg. We shuffle our feet underneath, drive our thumbs to the roof, low impact, we step and drive that on. Scissor position is that opposing limb. All right, so that's 4 each shot. Lower impact with a step. For our finishers, we have body weight hip thrusters, 4, 5. Step out burpee, 1. Push up, 5. So body weight thruster, front rack position, flashlight, down squat, punch the roof, reset that breath, inhale, load, explode. Someone can't go overhead, power squat, down, exploding up out of that squat. So 5 reps. Step out burpees next. So I squat, put my hands down, step, step. Regardless of fitness level, I'm stepping. So I'm not kicking out, kicking in, and then I hit my 5 push-up. If I need to make that push-up easier again, I hit the floor for it with those knees. So that's it. Week 1. Week 2, we have side plank, 60 times 60, 0 times 4. So 60 seconds of work, 4 total sets. So we got 4 different exercises. Side plank hip abductions on the right side is first. So side plank position. So I'm down here, side plank, hands down, fist down. I'm gonna lift my hips, get a nice neutral spine, top leg coming up, thumb or toes pointed at you. Make it easier. I drop that knee, okay? So that's the first exercise. Second exercise is standing climbers. So opposite arm, opposite leg, reaching up for that roof, lower impact, step march. Then it will be side plank, hip abductions on the left side, followed by, last one, hollow rockers. So I'm down on my back side here, guys, hands here at the chin, limbs stay stiff, and I'm just rocking from about middle back to low back. That's it. I can make this easier by tucking my knees in. I can make this harder by extending my limbs. Okay? Just 60 seconds, nice easy rock. It's too much to rock, just hollow hold there. Last finisher, guys, we have is 30-30 times 4. So essentially a superset. We have seal jacks and high plank jacks. Seal jacks in and out. Drop those hands on each rep, low impact step. High plank jacks, high plank position, wrist, elbow, shoulder stacked. Jack those feet in and out, low impact step side to side.